This question is for both of you. What trait do you think will give you the edge at the next level?
I think my ability to quickly find the open receiver is what really sets me apart.
I mean, it must have been a little easier with me out there, right? When you snap the ball, you throw it to Tommy, rinse and repeat. But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things into perspective for me, and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Well, okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great place to go ahead and find out where these two are going. All right, gents, who wants to go first?
Well, you have the honors. It's the least I could do for all you've done for me.
All right.
Clemson, Miami, Florida, LSU, Oregon.
Oh, wow, man. Wow. So the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well, there's been a lot of elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list. Plus, the opportunity to play for a legend like Coach Miller is too much of a draw. And he's a guy that's had a ton of success with the school, and nothing else. I think there's a lot I can learn from him.
All right. All right, Tommy. What you got for us?
Let's see.
You're picking LSU too,
Who's it gonna be?
Whoa, Tommy, same question.
Well, isn't it obvious? I mean, Batman needs his Robin, and I can't break up this dynamic duo. But in this case, my Batman and your Robin. I never said I wouldn't try to win back my own position.
More details
look
rolling
at
in,
that. We're best
everybody.
friends.
On today's crazy news, Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlists for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
The Heartbreak Kids?
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past
Are we both
2
Shawn
years.
Michaels? What's going on?
Wait for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
What do you mean? We've done everything that you asked of us.
Oh my God. You're bringing out the rings.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. This is a defense-first team now, so I don't need your Heartbreak Kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
But you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more at ease. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. And you'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, We'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
Wow. I'm sorry, but I don't like this coach at all. Are we serious right now?
Well, there is no hint of fall here on this hot and humid Saturday afternoon.
Okay, we're taking on the Oregon Ducks.
Have made the early season pilgrimage to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami for the season-opening kickoff classic on EA Sports. It's the LSU Tigers taking on the Oregon Ducks. It is time for the kickoff classic and a new season of college football underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
Fresh, you're gonna...
Here we go, his first collegiate snap. What a
oh my God!
As the Tigers come up first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Kelly.
Yes, sir.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 30, work on 2nd and 4. This is Kelly. He's got a first
oh my
down
God.
and
It's
inside
over.
midfield.
It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over.
10.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Zone for an LSU touchdown. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Okay, let's go.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. You know, Charles, you and I get to call a lot of games at the next level, but walking into the stadium, there's just something about the college atmosphere, the bands, the pageantry. So nice for us to be able to get the assignment to call a few games on Saturdays this fall, because let's be honest, there's nothing like college football.
I would agree with that. Look, there's electricity that crackles no matter whether it's college or the NFL. But this is a different vibe altogether when you're talking about a college game. And how about the one we're getting right out of the gate? 2 powerhouses in the college football world going at it to get things started.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards. Good for a first down. I tell you, you look around the college football landscape, and there's some really good running backs this year. The draft projections really littered with that crop of players, and we've got a couple of them in our game here this afternoon.
And I'm glad that you pointed that out, partner, because we always talk about the guys who throw the football and the guys who catch the ball, but the runners are still vital, and that was a pretty good run right there. A good illustration of what he can do, and they're counting on those kind of runs to help them win their conference. Because you and I both know that's the best path to the college football playoff. Win your conference first and give yourself that opportunity.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Charles, you know, it's worth mentioning here again that this is just such a big ball game. You think about right off the bat in the regular season to have 2 top 10 teams facing one another. What a treat.
And I love how you just presented that because this...
And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. What a special moment for him to... They'll run on first down. It's Kelly. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example right there that we just saw. Yeah, let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense, or does it?
Well, it still does, Brandon, because NFL offenses, while they're continuing to embrace what the colleges are giving them more and more, they're still not playing as fast as a general rule. You know, most college offenses will run about 15 plays per game more than NFL offenses will. They'll take a few more chances in what they're doing, maybe try and isolate their star player a little bit better. Yeah, there's still some differences in what we're seeing, but for me, speed and pace of play for college offenses still ahead of what we see in the NFL.
Down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Here's a 1st and goal, LSU. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
No!
The pass. Intercept.
On first down, Kelly. Room here to run. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10.
I'm showing you, man.
And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown.
Touchdown.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Pulled in by Avant. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. 1st and 10, LSU. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Avant brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for number 83.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. The 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
A 35-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the lead now 11, 24-3.
Well, look at this. I gotta see him.
They'll run on first down. It's Kelly. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
He was taken down at the...
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. A 5-yard
We'll take
touchdown.
that. We'll take that all over. Go a little bit.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brought down at the 26.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's caught. Reception by Holmes. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be.
What just happened?
Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
2nd and 5.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let this go.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
And a flag comes in
It's
as that one falls
though.
incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Man, that ain't make no
Yeah,
so
go
they
ahead and
saw
move me
the
up for the fourth
contact
quarter
before the
and
ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, somewhat.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. Set up down around the 15-yard line. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. First down. That play right there, Charles, that is a prime example of why Coach O'Brien likes this young quarterback on the field, his ability to scramble.
And you talk about the ability to scramble, move his feet, quarterback run plays, you name it. Everything is in the playbook now when he comes on the field. And that's what you like because you know Coach O'Brien's background is defense. And as a defensive coordinator, what drove him crazy? Quarterbacks that can move.
But the coaches even said to us, Charles, that at times that he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback.
Oh, what am I doing? Yo, I'm afraid. What am I doing to that guy? Oh my God. I was blind. What was I just? Oh my goodness. I could have gotten arrested right there, guys.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in for the touchdown.
One dance.
A great play there. 35 yards.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, let's just... Pretty sure we got this W wrapped up.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Drake. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. LSU with a 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Here's a 1st and goal, LSU.
3-yard line.
Kelly to try to punch it in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And LSU adds on.
Let's get it.
On first down,
Little
Kelly.
sportsmanship.
Today's final score, Tigers 59, Ducks 37.
My draft stock went up.